Hi, today I'm going to be reading a story called Harlem Grown, written by Tony Hillery and illustrated by Jessie, Hartland. Once in a big city called New York, in a bustling neighborhood called Harlem, there was an empty parking lot. Neva called it the haunted garden. It was cluttered with wrecked couches, old TVs, broken bottles, and empty cans. Once in a big city, in a bustling neighborhood, there was Neva's school. PS 175 it was called, and it sat across from the haunted garden. One day, a man came to PS 175. Mr. Tony, the kids called him. When Mr. Tony saw those kids in that haunted garden, he had an idea. He began to clear that garden, one piece of trash at a time. Soon, it was a clean slate, a blank canvas. Mr. Tony laid down new clean soil. He invited Neva to help. There's so much that they're planting and adding different kinds of soil. All these tools. Neva started to plant. Then she dug holes in the ground. Into the holes, she placed her seedlings, and then she carefully covered them with dirt. Her friends came too. 400 seedlings went into the ground, one for each kid. Then the kids watered and weeded, and their plants began to grow. Once when Neva came to the lot after school, her plant was wilted and sad. "We'll try again," said Mr. Tony. "We'll plant something different." Wood, hammer, nails. Mr. Tony built raised beds for the plants. The kids tried again. Peas, broccoli, mint, and eggplants. They watered and weeded. And at last, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, blueberries, strawberries, collard greens, kale, basil, arugula. Mr. Tony watched and helped and smiled. More kids came from the neighborhood. They tended their plants, which grew and grew. Up came more fruits and vegetables. The kids took their green beans and carrots and cucumbers home to their families for dinner. In a bustling neighborhood called Harlem, there once was a man with an idea. There were kids who wanted to help, and they made a farm. The end. Thank you for joining me today as we read Harlem Grown